Hey, welcome to Blue Jacket Apiary. It's a little bit different video today. Where I live, it is, we've just hit summertime. It's starting to get warm, had some rain. I've really wanted to be out in the hives the last couple of weeks, but my time off and the weather just haven't been cooperating. And it's gorgeous when I got to work, and it's rainy, nasty, yucky, overcast, cold on the days when I'm off. So today it's finally nice out. I've been trying to do some work around the property. And today it's not about getting into the hives. I've got activity at every one of them, so I'm happy in that respect. But there's a problem. It is, in my area, we have 5 seasons. We have spring, summer, winter, and fall, but then we have tick season, which is right where we're at now. All of my hives are in a perfect place. They're sheltered from winds. We're on a hill, so we get a lot of wind that comes up here, and so they're perfectly protected from the winds that we get because there's trees all around them. But they're also in an area where there's a lot of overgrowth, and there's just high grass and weeds and all kinds of nasty trees and thorny shrubs, and it's just ugly. Perfect place to put them, bad area because of the overgrowth. So I could get out there, but then I'd spend the next 5 hours, pulling ticks off of me with my shoes and such. It'd just be ugly. So today, what we're going to do to take care of the bees is, as you can see, I got my suit on. I'm going to break out the brush mower and try to clear a little area around the bees. And we'll see if we can make it just a little bit easier on me, the beekeeper, for the next time I decide to come out here. Stay tuned and I'll show you the after. So as you can see, I just wanted you to be able to see what it's like beforehand. It's pretty overgrown. One of my early splits doing incredibly crazy. Look at all that. But it's this was all mowed back last season, but as you can see, it's not now. And so, I'm out here now, but I've got stuff on me, but I'm gonna have to knock all this back and see if I can get rid of some of these trees and some of this high shrub and weeds. And if you'll notice, this locust tree here, they're everywhere on my property and I can't get rid of them. So I'm not quite sure. I've tried every trick I can think of. I've pierced the skin, cut the skin with a knife, and put tree, shrub, stump killer stuff that everybody swears works, and it doesn't work. I've cut them down, left the stump, and painted the stump with stuff that's supposed to prevent them from coming back, and that hasn't worked. So now I'm just trying to get rid of them and stay on top of them so they don't grow back. And I try to catch them when they're small and cut them down to eventually beat them back and get them off my property, because the thorns that they've got, I don't know if you can see that or not, but those thorns are bad for mower tires. They're like spikes. And so I'm trying to get rid of them, beat them back, and create a way for me to get out here and get to my bees without having to worry about them and worry about the ticks. So stay tuned. All right, that was about 20 minutes worth of work. As you can see, I was able to knock back a significant amount, get stuff away from the bees. The people that lived here before left behind some panels from the little barn / shed, whatever you want to call it, thing that they built. And so I've been using them to put down, kill the weeds, keep them at bay. I got it, I'm going to use it. So as you can see, I knocked back a whole bunch, but there's that one. That's one of the splits. There's another one that is going crazy. And then of course, one of my other big ones here on the end. You can see there's plenty of activity. Plenty of activity out here at Blue Jacket Apiary to keep a beekeeper busy. This is one of the last splits that I did. I I checked this end hive a couple weeks ago, and if I'd have had equipment, I probably could have done 5 splits out of that hive. There was queen cells everywhere, and I just took a couple shakes of bees, threw it in the 8 frame, and we're gonna see what happens. So far, it looks like everything's going well. I mean, I got bees congregating around the entrance, and that makes me happy. Yeah. Another one of my splits from the big one on the other end. You can see they're up here away from the other ones. So a little bit of update. I think early in the season, I had these 2 were small and the ones on the ends were huge. I think what was happening is these 2 were drifting into the end hives. So these populations were dwindling, but feeding these bigger hives on the end. And so rather than have those 2 in the middle die off, I took 1 out of the center, moved it up here, and that's a split because the one that was in the middle to here, I think they just got robbed out because they were so small. They made it through winter. I had 4 make it through winter, but I think that's the one. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I had 4 make it. I came out about 3 weeks later or so, and I had 3. So I think they just got robbed out because they were small. So this one got big first, and so I took a couple of frames, or was it that one? I don't remember. I took frames from one of the 2 end hives and did a couple of splits to bring me back up to 5. And then this one on the end, I took, if I remember right, from that hive down there and made that one. So that puts me up at 6. If I had equipment, like I said, I could have 8 or 9, possibly even 10, but I don't. So I've got what I've got. Things are looking great this year. Blue Jacket Apiary is growing, which is good to see. I got to move to at least 2. I'm probably going to move 3 hives because my area just won't, there's not enough forage for 6 colonies. So got a friend. I got to get with her and her husband and figure out when I'm going to move 2 or 3 colonies, put them out on their property because they got a big, huge farm. I think it'll be great for them to be out there. So yeah. So Blue Jacket Apiary is growing. Out here doing some maintenance on the hive, the apiary area. You know, as you can see, it's not all fun and games. Come out here, play with the ladies, check the bees, have fun. It's work, but it's good work. It's honest work. And my 18-year-old son said something extremely profound and blew my mind that he came from me. He said, dirty hands make clean money. There's nothing wrong with the honest day's work. Nothing wrong with guys who go to work and come home dirty. Nothing at all. That's my day. Out here sweating to death, working hard, taking care of the apiary, checking on my ladies, loving life. As always, be kind. Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. And if you got friends that are even curious about bees or what it's like to have bees and just want to know and get some insight, do me a favor. Let them know I'm available on YouTube. And I'll be more than happy to answer questions. Just throw them down in the chat area. And as I get them, I'll answer them. If I get enough of them, I might even make a video and just answer questions. So y'all be kind.